Electronic stalking isn't going away. In fact, after a KETV investigation in 2023, a bill was introduced in the following year's legislative session.
Well, that bill was indefinitely postponed. 30 people were killed in Nebraska in domestic violence situations in 2025 alone, and technology is only becoming more accessible. One state senator says electronic stalking needs to be addressed, and it needs to be addressed now. KETV News Watch 7's Maddie Augustine investigates why and what this new bill is proposing.
For months, when Sarah Niazi would leave the house, she'd receive text messages like these, telling her the person on the other end knew where she was.
I was constantly aware of my surroundings. I was constantly trying to figure out what my day-to-day would look like. So what decisions do I make? Where do I need to go? What do I need to get done?
Living in fear, Niazi says she changed the locks throughout her house, even installed security cameras.
The mental toll with stalking is incredibly, it's dark and it's exhausting.
None of it enough to stop her stalker.
Several months after the stalking began, it came to a head. I got some text messages that made me afraid for my life.
That was when Niazi says she began to take more action.
I called electronics stores. I did everything I could to say, how can I find out how he's tracking me? I took my car into a car dealership and I said, you guys have to help me.
Within minutes, this tracking device was found under the passenger seat of her vehicle. But it wasn't a sense of relief. Rather, Niazi says she felt even more vulnerable.
At the end of the day, despite finding the GPS device, I did all the right things. I went to police. I called the DA's offices. Nothing could be done.
The Women's Center for Advancement says Niazi isn't alone.
This is a problem that many of our clients don't realize is part of the cycle of violence or the pattern of domestic abuse that they're experiencing.
It's a form of technology-facilitated abuse known as electronic stalking. Katie Welsh with the WCA says hundreds of women every year come to them for help with stalking.
Maddie, I think the number is higher of our clients who experience stalking and harassment through technology. Sometimes our victims don't know that it's happening until they're sitting right in front of us.
It's concerning, Welsh says, because often stalking is just the beginning of abuse.
In some cases, it escalates to violence that we can't come back from, such as homicide.
Niazi says her stalker was never held accountable, something she struggled and blamed herself for years, until she says she found the strength in her voice, using it to advocate for change in 2024 and continuing to do so again this year.
How can we just make it clear that this should not be done? That's truly all I'm looking for.
Despite electronic stalking being a known issue, there is no state law in Nebraska that specifically addresses it.
It's extremely complicated and unnecessarily so. So right now it is not technically illegal to put an electronic tracker or AirTag on someone else's property without their knowledge.
Senator Carolyn Boston is working to change that.
When there's concerns that have such an obvious solution, that we have to be solution driven here.
Boston says LB 1059 would modernize state statutes to make it illegal for someone to place a tracking device like this AirTag on or in someone else's property without their consent.
We're not limiting ourselves to our purse or to just our person. It is tracking vehicles. It's anything that is your property. So whether that be a backpack, a coat, putting them in the tongue of your shoe.
Boston says this is an issue that can impact anyone at any time.
The purpose here is to empower victims to have the ability to stand up for themselves, to know that other people are trying to help them.
And Welsh says a bill like this will give prosecutors more ability to hold abusers accountable.
Should this bill pass, it just helps us be more effective at helping our clients achieve safety.
Niazi says LB 1059 is needed to help survivors map out a path forward and show them they're not alone.
If it passes, it will actually give them a voice to be heard. Instead of just a voice that says, help me, and it's muted out, it's a voice that says, help me, and somebody can step up and say, yeah, this is illegal.
A hearing for LB 1059 is scheduled for Friday afternoon at 1:30. If you or someone you know is experiencing domestic violence, you can call the national hotline at any time. That number is 800-799-7233. A list of more local resources can be found in this story at KETV.com. Reporting in Omaha, Maddie Augustine, KETV News Watch 7.